In this video, we're going to show you how to create a Christmas tree in CAD using Autodesk Inventor. First of all, you'll need to open up Inventor by heading to the Start menu, under A, Autodesk, and you'll find Autodesk Inventor there. I've already got opened up just to speed things along. And so when it opens up, it may look something like this here. I've got some files already that I've accessed before. What you'll want to do is go up to New and just click the kind of page icon up there. Then on the left hand side here under Templates, you want to click on Metric and Standard IPT there at the top under Part. Click Create. And this will create a new parts file for us to work into. We'll just give us a second to load up. So this is it. We have our working area here and we have our toolbar along the top here. What you want to do is click Start 2D Sketch. And what will pop up here is a variety of working planes. So these are things that we can draw on. So we'll just click one, either of the two ones which are vertical. You can select, and this will take you into a 2D working environment. This is like a piece of paper essentially that we can then draw onto. You'll see you've got a cross. We want that cross to be at the center of the screen there. We're going to use the line tool. So the line over here, we can click on that there. I'm going to hover over that center spot there and it goes green, click, and we're going to go straight up the ways there. And we're not going to worry about the size, we're just going to click straight up on that line. And then we've created a line. We've also got the tool still selected, so what we need to do then is press Escape, and that will get rid of the tool. The line is quite hard to see there, but what we're going to do, we go across, we can hover over it, it's gone red there. So we can click that, and then we can right click, then we can right click. There's right click on that there once we've got it selected, hit Construction, and that line is now a construction line. So it's going to allow us to use it to help build the rest of our model. So next up we want to use the line tool again. So up to the top, hover over it, you see it's a line, and we're going to start up away from that horizontal line going across our screen. We're going to click on that middle line, we're going to come out to the top of our tree, we're going to come back in, kind of horizontal, then we're going to go back out again, back in, and back out again there as well. And we'll come back in for one last time. We'll come nearly all the way in. We'll stop a little bit short at the center. We'll click there, and then we'll kind of go vertically down to that horizontal line, and then right onto that middle dot there to finish this off. And that's the half the tree drawn there. So what we then need to do is press Escape. That gets rid of the line tool, so we no longer have that selected. We want to click up towards the left hand side and drag a box over what we've drawn, and then we just release that, and that's selected. We're going to mirror this so it's symmetrical on both sides there. So we're going to select the mirror line tool there, so up above pattern, click mirror, and as we've already selected our parts, that's already got a blue box, but we've got a red arrow where it's next to the mirror line. So we click on that there, and then click on that line we added at the start, and you'll see that that's now gone white, so we're all good to go. Click Apply, and Done, and you'll see you have a Christmas tree shape. At this point here, you want to click Finish Sketch, and we can zoom out there, and we've got our Christmas tree sketch. So this is just a drawing still, so we need to add a bit of thickness to this, so we're going to use the Extrude tool up in our toolbar up here. So we can click on that there, click on our shape. Well, actually our shape's been selected already, so automatically. So now we can change the distance. So that's currently 10. I think I'll go for 2 mm thick. 2 mm thick. We're not going to worry too much about dimensions in this tutorial here. And we're going to have that just coming out the one side there. So we click OK, and we've got our tree shape there. What we can do now is add a bit of colour to it. So we can click on the extrusion there, just a single click. Go up to just default at the top. Click down on that there, the little arrow, and we can come down and we can change that to a different colour. So I'm going to go green polished, And that's got a kind of nice green kind of tree-like effect there that we'll use. I can then rotate my part round up here. I can kind of see the different angles of my tree. I can also use a little hand tool to move it around, a little orb tool to rotate that around in different ways. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go back over to 2D Sketch, and this time we're going to draw straight onto the front of that tree there. So we're going to click on there, and this time we're going to have a go at adding some bubbles. So we're just going to add some circular bubbles. So we've got a circle tool up here, and we can add some circular bubbles there just by drawing some circles over our tree. Just going to draw a couple at each level. Maybe some further out there. Again, not really worrying about the sizes. We're not too concerned with that at the moment. So we've got our bubbles, some bubbles added. We'll click Finish Sketch again, up in our top toolbar. And again, we're going to click Extrude. This time, unlike last time, it's not automatically selected the profile that it's going to extrude, because there's lots of little profiles that we could be wanting to extrude. So we're going to select each of these, and you can see they come out quite far. Don't worry about that just at the moment. And then we can change the distance. I'm going to change that to 0.5 in this case. And now we've got some bubbles starting to form our tree. Again, they're got a bit of colour. They're grey at the moment, not too exciting. So click on Extrusion 2, then click on the colour here. And tell you what, we'll go for some gold this time. Some glossy gold, nice and Christmassy. We've got some bubbles added there. So again, we're going to try add some more bubbles. So click on that 2D Sketch. Click on the front of that face of that tree again. Oh, we'll zoom out a little bit so we can see our whole tree. We're going to add a few more bubbles. Add one there. Add lots of nice bubbles. Make it nice and Christmassy. And again, not worrying too much about the sizes. We can press Finish Sketch there. Again, we're going to extrude this, and it's not select the profile, so it's got a little red arrow next to profile. So we need to select these profiles that we want to extrude out. And then we can just click OK. It's got the same 0.5 distance automatically as we had edited that last time. So this time we're going to select Extrusion Free, go up to default at the top there, and let's go for some orange red as our colour there. So it's some red and gold bubbles on our tree. Now we need to add a star to our tree. So going up to Start 2D Sketch at the top again, clicking on that front face. And again, what we're going to do is we're going to add a line so we can use it to mirror the two halves of our star. So we're going up to Line. We're going to hover over that yellow dot until it goes green. Oh, there we are. Going all the way up, we'll go right off the top of the tree this time, and we'll click there. Again, we'll press Escape to get rid of that tool, and we can just see our blue line and red when we hover over it. So we can hover over it and select it, and then we'll right click on it and go Construction. Now we're going to have a go at drawing a star. So we're going to use the Line tool. This might take a couple of attempts. So we're going to come out, cut to the side there. Just have a go, and it'll just overlap just the top of the tree there. And we don't want to go across the other side, so once you click on that middle line, the tool will automatically stop drawing a line. And we can just press Escape to deselect that tool completely. Now again, just like we did before, we want to click and drag off from the left hand side. Once we've highlighted it all, we can release our mouse, and we can go up to the Mirror tool under Pattern in the toolbar there. Click Mirror. Again, it's got a red arrow next to the mirror line, so we can click on that there and click on that line that we added earlier. And then just click Apply and Done. And you can see we've got a star shape there. So let's finish Sketch here, and we can click Extrude, and it's added 0.5. That looks pretty good, and we'll click OK there. It's grey, so let's click Extrusion 4. Go to default and let's go for a nice gold star at the top there. Right, the final thing we'll do is we'll add a pot for our tree to sit into. So we're going to start 2D sketch again and clicking the front face of our tree. We're going to use the line tool and we're going to draw a line across where our pot will sit. So nice and horizontal. You see, if you hover around horizontally, you get a little symbol pops up there, that red, 3 little lines coming off with the black symbol. And that means it's horizontal, it's kind of locked to that. We'll click there, we'll come down below the bottom of the tree, and we'll make it look like the tree's roughly sitting in the middle of it there. There we are there. And just press escape to get rid of that tool, and then we'll press finish sketch. So we're going to extrude, and this time under the extents we're going to click the black and red arrow, asymmetric. And what we're going to do is we're going to have 0.5 in one direction and we're going to have 2.5 in the other direction. And that means it's going to go all the way back. And so we turn that tree around. You can see the tree sitting on it from the front and the back. And we can just click OK there. Again, it's a grey pot, not too exciting. So we can go up to default and we could choose a different colour for that then. So I'll maybe go for a light beige pot there. And there we have a Christmas tree with bubbles and a star on it. And we've not worried about dimensions in this tutorial. We'll get onto that in future ones. After you've completed your tree, don't forget to save it by going up to save at the top, saving it to your documents, and then you can have a go at the gingerbread man once you've finished your tree.